3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know I ain't been out. I haven't been doing a video. Y'all, my appetite has not been the best, okay? So right now we are out at breakfast, so I'm trying to get something to eat. So let me just give y'all an update. Well, for me, yesterday I went to the doctor and I got a test done. My test is negative. I also got my yearly annual pap smear done. I saw my doctor. We talked about the vaccination. Also, we talked about the me getting the endometrial ablation surgery, so I'm gonna be getting that done soon. And ladies, you know what I'm talking about, or look it up. It's a procedure where, you know, for your monthlies to be able to slow them down or whatever. Because sometimes they say when you have that surgery, it ends up where you don't have a period at all. So that's what I'm hoping for. But at any rate, let me give you an update on Dalvin. Okay, those of you that know, if you are a mom, if you are a mother, and if your child is going through anything, you're just going to feel some type of way. Now, I know that God got him. He's going to be fine. I do understand that. But my body works different. Any type of amount of strain or pressure or whatever, my body tends to break down where it doesn't want to eat as much. I don't know. It's always been like that my whole life. I don't know what it is. You know how some people say that when they go through things, they eat, or they like to eat more to eat their problem. And I'm the opposite. And so it's been very hard. And my doctor told me I've lost weight. And she has talked to me about me. I have to eat. I have to eat. So what I've been doing is taking protein shakes. I've been drinking protein shakes, and me and Darius.
Danger.
I know, I'm gonna call your daddy. Me and Darius went to go get some protein shakes. Was that last night?
It was yesterday, yeah.
Oh, yesterday. So I've been trying to drink these boosts and everything. Hopefully my appetite will pick up. So with Dalvin, this is the thing with Dalvin. Dalvin is on, it's like with this COVID thing, some days you have good days, then all of a sudden you'll go back down to a bad day. It's like up and down and up and down. There's, you want to turn, let the window down.
Dang, do I look like a
you look like you hot.
A chicken in a box?
Yes.
I was just trying to switch positions. No, well,
Well, you have to turn it.
That's actually a lie.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just turn this car on.
Dangerous.
We're waiting for our reservations. We had 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, let me turn the TV. I'm gonna turn it off.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. So it goes up and down. So I'm getting information about Dalvin. Okay, so he's still on oxygen. The thing about it is when he moves, his oxygen is at 100%. When he moves.
And let me explain what that means.
Okay.
The oxygen that they're giving him is at 100%. So not his own oxygen intake. The reason why they're giving him oxygen is because he's having trouble breathing on his own.
Right.
So when we say his oxygen is at 100%, that means the oxygen that they're giving him is at I just don't want to get copyrighted. Anyways, but the oxygen that they're giving him is at 100%. And so continue what you were about to say.
It's at 100%. So my thing is, but every time he moves to go to the bathroom or anything, it drops.
His own oxygen level drops.
Right. So they're having a time of trying to get him. They give him medication so his lungs can heal and be able to heal on its own. But I'm gonna try. They're trying to see if this medication has worked. They're trying to put him on a different medication and try new medications and different things like that. So I don't know what they're gonna do, because they said you can't keep on breathing hard or breathing very, very fast, because it can be very, very harmful to your lungs. And the thing about it is, Dalvin is not eating. So he hasn't eaten in 2 weeks, y'all. So he's just not eating. And that bothers me. And I know, coming from a person that just say, I'm trying to eat whatever, but he's not eating anything. At least I'm trying to get fluids in me, and I'm trying to, drink the protein shakes. Right now, I'm at, what's this called? Another Broken Egg or a cafe, trying to get something in me.
Apparently it's for the girlies too.
Whatever.
For the elite girlies, I
Whatever.
found out. Anyways, continue.
And so I talked to Dalvin. He like, Mom, I'm like, I feel like I'm in prison. He is miserable.
That's just how Dalvin is.
Dalvin is a big baby. And y'all don't know, but he's not. He don't say that. Y'all don't see that part. But he like.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if they do that.
At any rate, so.
He doesn't like being anywhere other than home.
He doesn't, and he think he in prison. And where's a mom? You like, I can't do anything. I can't go see him. I can't do nothing. You literally helpless. It's like you can't do anything. And so that's something that's bothering me. And those of you that are mothers or parents understand that. And I know, like I said, I thank you guys, so many of you guys, for your prayers and everything, because I know he's going to be fine. It's just going through the process, of getting to be fine. You want to rescue them, but they have to go through this process. And so hopefully I'll be back doing videos probably next week. I did cancel my I know I was supposed to go to the party, Taylor Girls party, but I canceled it because I just didn't,
Also,
feel right.
If you have any suggestions, not that we're necessarily going to do all of them, but for things that you would want to watch that aren't food related necessarily, or have to do with eating, just for the time being, just so we kind of gauge if she's not able to eat and do mukbangs like that, what's something else that you guys would want to see or watch?
Yeah, I may have to do cooking video.
Yeah, anything that you have suggestions of, or that you guys know that you would want to see or watch or whatever, and then we'll do some of those things just so that we can kind of still engage in you guys without having to do food videos, and so there's not just this long hiatus of no videos.
Right, because it's hard, y'all. When I'm just eating.
Last night you took 2 bites.
Yeah, I take 2 bites. It's like, okay, this is what happened. We went to dinner last night. Okay, I'm ordering stuff, and I'm like, appetizer. I take a couple of bites of the appetizer. I think I order double eggs. I took 1 double egg, and then I'll put the stuff up. And I say, well, can I have it to go? Then you got
a call.
Oh, you're right. I got a call from the nurse. Then that made my whole appetite. And then they told me that some people that's with COVID, they said this is a long process. The people that with COVID, sometimes stay in the hospital for months. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow. So this Delta variant I guess it's worse than the COVID.
So Delta is COVID, but
well, yeah, I know
it's worse than the original variants.
Right.
I mean, it just spreads faster. It's a way faster spreader than the other
a super
variants.
spreader.
It's basically just spreads more frequently, and also it 83% of cases of people who have COVID in the U.S. right now have the Delta variant.
Right. That's what they said.
And so I found out that when you're vaccinated, which I guess I always forget that we have like a platform to talk to people through, but I was reading the Shade Room, some very ignorant people's comments, and I really want to say it really quickly, just because there's so much misinformation about COVID and stuff like that. First of all, because people were talking about how in New York they're shutting down. I mean, they're basically going to shut down the people who are not vaccinated. So the people who are vaccinated
show your card.
Can show their card and get into places and do things, but it's going to be locked down again for the people who don't have vaccinations. And people were saying, oh, well, I feel like we're getting forced to be vaccinated now and all this other blah, 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 blah. Which, first of all, COVID is definitely a serious thing. And I understand why people are hesitant to get the vaccination, whether that be from complications that you see from other people having it, or our history as Black people and being test subjects, and just POCs in general being test subjects for all different types of things. So people are kind of hesitant in getting the vaccine. But I promise you, getting the vaccine is, to me, and that's just my opinion, is a better outcome, or a better what am I trying to say? A better position that I would rather be in than being able to catch COVID. And some of the misconceptions I read were that, why should I get the vaccine even if I can still get COVID? Which is to me, a very not logical statement to say, because there's plenty of vaccines that don't necessarily give you 100%, you will never get this kind of thing. And especially with something so new as COVID, when we don't know a whole lot about it, me personally, I'm going to take what I can get. And when I got my vaccine, I had zero issues. I didn't have any sicknesses after. There's a lot of people who do get sickness, but I'm saying everybody's body's different. We've been talking about that throughout all these videos. I got Moderna, and when I got my second shot, I had no symptoms, nothing after that. I didn't feel anything after that. The people who say they do feel something after that, they feel it for between half a day or that full day, and then the next day they're fine. All of my friends all of my friends have gotten it, and they've had sicknesses for half a day or just that full day, and then that's it, and now they're vaccinated. Another thing is that when you that's probably them texting us to go in. It is. Yeah, I think so. It says you're near the top of the list. Oh my goodness.
What did it say?
This is your table. Oh, the table is ready.
Okay,
but
we love y'all.
Well, I'm gonna say this last thing. Also,
you can continue with it after you finish.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, if your brain can remember.
I can remember.
Okay, y'all, we'll be back.
We'll be back after we eat. Anyways, what I was going to say was, having the vaccine protects you. So when they give you those ranges for the vaccine, for like which vaccine you get and like how protected you are, they give you that range just in general, but also I looked and they said depending on which one you got, the Delta variant, because the Delta variant is a different variant than the original.
I know, it's way worse.
It is worse. But you're still protected against the Delta variant if you do get the vaccine. And you
still can get it.
You definitely still can get. You can get it in any instance. You can get COVID and have the vaccine.
The COVID variant is COVID plus pneumonia. Most people that has the Delta variant is getting pneumonia.
Right. Pneumonia has been, and I don't want this to be a like we're the know all be all about COVID, because
I don't know hardly anything, but this thing is crazy because
no one knows
every
a lot
day
about it.
Is developing new things. Like I said, Dalvin will be fine. Then all of a sudden, the next day, something else happened. Which his nurse said that happens. It's normal. That you may have a good day for a couple of days, and then the next 3 days is like you have a horrible day.
It's so unpredictable.
It is.
And again, I was just trying to share the things that I did know about getting the vaccine and why I think you should get the vaccine. Again, at the end of the day, it's your choice to get the vaccine or not get the vaccine. And there are people who have complications with it, but with that and every other vaccination, especially when those other vaccinations that we get, or vaccinations that you get when you have a child or whatever, those are much more tested, and that's another reason why people don't want to get vaccinated.
Thank you.
That's another reason why people don't want to get vaccinated, is because this is not well tested. This hasn't gone. It is well tested, but it's definitely not as tested as other vaccines. And but the thing about it is that we're kind of at a standstill. What are you gonna do? I was fine. I'm fine with the vaccine. I got Moderna. I don't know what's necessarily the percentages are of it or whatever. I think it was from 72% to 95% or something, and that was like an updated version, because I think they're adding in the Delta variant with that, because before it was higher. It was like 80 something percent, but I think with the addition of the Delta variant, it's less now. I don't know. And the thing about it is that I don't know, as well as a lot of other people don't know specifics about things And at the end of the day, you can still get COVID by getting the vaccine. But another thing I want to say is that having the vaccine, if you do get COVID, the chances of you being hospitalized are slim to none because you have the vaccine
And
already.
with this variant, this Delta variant, most people that are getting it are getting hospitalized. It's like it is so bad. They saying you can be in the hospital for months or weeks at a time because it attacks your whole all your lungs, and they filling up with fluid, and I guess it comes with pneumonia.
Yeah, and it also comes with pneumonia, which is actually a lot.
It's a double jab.
Double whammy. My point was to say that I feel like you should get vaccinated. And at this point, if you haven't gotten vaccinated, there's probably a reason why you haven't gotten vaccinated. And my job is not to convince you to get vaccinated either. I think you should, but it's your prerogative.
Safe for everybody else.
And if you're trying to convince someone else to get vaccinated, it's actually not going to work. So the only way someone's going to get vaccinated that had preconceived notions of why they didn't want to get vaccinated, the only way they're going to want to is if they're open-minded about getting it. But if not, it's really hard to convince someone who doesn't want to get the vaccination to get it.
True.
Very all true. All you can give them is information and facts or whatever to make them more secure in getting it.
Right.
But other than that, it's still at the end of the day their choice. How do I feel about I'm trying to think about the New York thing of them shutting down it to people who don't have the vaccination.
And you only can get service if you have the vaccination.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
I feel like it's almost like
I think that's wrong.
I don't think it's wrong.
I think because you cannot force somebody to do something they don't want to do.
They're not forcing you to do anything.
But they saying that they're going to give you, they're
denying you service.
Right.
Just like if I go
So if I go to a grocery store, I can't come in and get grocery shopping?
If you go to a grocery store without a shirt on, they can kick you out because that's in their policy.
Okay, Darius, whatever. I'm not even getting to this with you.
What? I'm just saying.
I am not going to get this. I'm going to knock him out.
That's their policy to say we no shoes, no shirt. You don't get service.
I get it, Darius, but you cannot force somebody with their body to get something that they don't want to get.
But they're not forcing you to do anything. You still, at the end of the day, don't have to get vaccinated.
But basically, you're saying this. You're right, and you're saying, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. You're not going to enjoy yourself in this life if you're not going to get vaccinated.
Okay, who said all of that?
Basically,
you can get. Okay, you're doing exactly what we had. You're gonna have to do exactly what we had to do when we didn't know. Okay, the thing about it is before we knew a lot about COVID and everything, we just shut everything down. Because that's all we had. That's all we knew is that this is spreading from person to person. The only way we're gonna fix this is if we shut everything down and figure everything else out.
Right.
So everything was shut down. We didn't have a vaccine at the time, and we just decided that social distancing and spreading out and closing everything down was the way to go. Then we figured out, okay, we can get this vaccine, and we want to get a majority of people having the vaccine. We know that now masks help with that, all this stuff, whatever. So then we reopened. But now we have it so that if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But if you're not vaccinated, you need to wear a mask. Everyone who's not vaccinated is also not wearing a mask.
Right.
So at this point, they are living in the same world we were when we knew nothing about COVID, and they're spreading COVID because they're going to places without the vaccine and also not wearing a mask.
Right. So
at this point, those people need to go back to the world where we had to shut everything down because they're not following with the advancements. I feel like if you're not following with all the updates that are coming with what the doctors are figuring out about COVID, then you're back at square one. Because
I feel what they should say, that as long as you have your mask on, you should be able to still get service. Because that's what I feel. Because you cannot force anybody to get something they don't want to get. What I'm saying to you is, I still should be able to come in your store and get service with a mask on.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But you telling me, oh, I'm not going to service you because
I actually don't know specifically.
You don't have a vaccination, but I could put on a mask.
I actually don't know what the guy specifically said. I don't know if it was the governor or whatever his name was. whatever. I saw this stuff on the Shade Room. That's embarrassing.
Well, I'm
either
just
way,
saying.
either way, I think that, and this is such a polarizing like topic to talk about, you know, of whether or not people should get the vaccine and behind the reasons behind why people don't get the vaccine. I think personally the only reason why you shouldn't have the vaccine is because of some kind of precondition
like
health condition,
right,
some
right.
kind of
diabetes, high blood pressure,
something that can affect you from getting the COVID-19 vaccine. I think if you're a high risk person, you probably, some people have asthma, I think, or something like that.
They said don't get the vaccination if you get asthma.
No, I didn't know. I don't know. Everybody calm down. I don't know. I'm not. I didn't say all of that. I'm not coming here saying when you shouldn't get the vaccine. I'm just saying that there are some people who they say maybe can reconsider getting the vaccine if blah 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 blah. I don't know what that is. You would have to look that up for yourself.
Well,
but I think this is definitely such a touchy subject. But I think personally that you should get vaccinated. I'm not saying that you should be denied service everywhere because you don't you don't have the vaccine. That's
crazy to me.
But I do feel like you can't just be walking into stores without a mask on anymore, though. Without a mask or a vaccine. I feel like
either or.
Right, either or.
Like if you're not gonna,
you have to pick one.
Right.
If you want to, but the thing about it is people are going to take advantage of the fact that you don't have to wear a mask, and that's exactly what they've been doing for the past 3 months. Oh, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. I'm vaccinated. Right. And they just walk in, and that's dangerous. That's why I'm upset by it, because most of the people who don't want to get vaccinated also don't want to wear a mask. Sorry. The same people who were not wearing a mask before and making a big deal out of the fact that we had to wear a mask are also the people who didn't get vaccinated, and as soon as they said if you're vaccinated you don't have to wear a mask, they walked in the stores. I got a mask, I'm not vaccinated. They weren't screaming that.
They would, right.
But they didn't care.
Right.
And I feel like those people should not be able to get service. Sorry. You either have to have a mask on or you have to be vaccinated.
Well, I'm saying they can wear a mask.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I know I've been wearing my mask.
I think, yeah. So I think that that it would be unfair to say that you have to get vaccinated. But I think that if you wear a mask, then it's fine. I'm not saying that you have to get vaccinated. It's no one's, that's no one's job to tell you should. Or that you have to, rather. Right. I think it's my job to tell you should.
I mean, some people, sometimes you gotta, some people are against taking being vaccinated, getting the vaccination shots or whatever. But then probably as you go, as you learn more about it, be more educated about it, or you see better results, maybe you change your mind up the road. But
it's just so dangerous. It to me it's more dangerous being not vaccinated. Even though I get that there's worries in the vaccination.
Yeah.
But I also think there's a lot of misinformation as well.
It may be.
And that a lot of people are basing things off of other people's experiences, which you're gonna do anyways.
Yeah.
With everything.
Because you hear people experience about the vaccination that are some good, some are bad. You be like, wow.
I don't even think
really
I don't think it's some good and some bad.
Huh?
I don't think it's even some good and some bad. I think it's majority good and some bad. And then people take those bad things and they think that,
yes,
it's 50-50. It's not.
You don't understand, because sometimes you have it where people say, well, don't take it, and they end up getting it, and it doesn't work as good for them. It doesn't work out good for them.
I know.
And then they're like, well, why? I shouldn't have took it, because I knew
I get all
what
that.
happened to me.
Everybody's body is different. We're in a predicament.
Everybody's body is different. Just like some people are not don't get
asymptomatic.
Yeah, asymptomatic, or they just don't get COVID like that. Or if they did get, some people do get COVID, and it's very Some people are.
It's very mild.
It's very severe, and some people are very mild. And you'd be like, wow, why did it affect their bodies like that? Thank God I haven't had it, but I know, I'm sure I've been around people that have had it, but I just thank God for protection. I mean, sometimes
I know is ever since Dalvin got it, I've been wearing my mask still again. Because before, obviously, I didn't have to wear a mask because I'm vaccinated. But,
right.
And I kind of did some places and whatnot, whatever. But now I've been taking my mask everywhere again. Because especially now that we have the Delta variant, and it's I didn't know that it's spreading more than than original.
So basically, you can be about anywhere. You don't even know where you didn't got it from, because it's so.
Well, that's how it has been.
Right. It's bad.
Especially now,
because they said it's spreading like again, crazy.
Especially now that we have the Delta variant, and I'm less protected than normal COVID with this Delta variant. And there are so many people who are going into these places not vaccinated and not masked, and they could be carrying COVID.
But more people are starting to wear their masks now, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I've seen... Well, it depends on your area. I don't think that they care at all in Ohio. I'm sorry. I don't think that they care. Nobody wears a mask here at all. When I was in San Francisco, people were masked up.
That's because...
vaccinated or not.
Because I think Cali, Texas, and somebody else is one of the... they are one of the cities that spread that's at the highest rates.
One of the states that has the highest rates.
Like, we're going to Vegas, and that you're gonna have to wear your mask.
100%.
100% every day.
I would be wearing it anyways.
Yeah, you gotta.
Because there's just so many. When you're in a high travel area, and all of these people who aren't vaccinated and aren't wearing a mask are there. I wonder how much I think we're at 70% now of people who are vaccinated. I don't know. I'm throwing a ballpark number out there. So
70% of the
U.S. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that there's, a lot of people who don't have vaccination still. Not a majority of people. I think we're still past the majority of people who have been vaccinated, but there's a lot of people who don't have vaccinations and are not wearing masks and stuff like that. So either way, that's the end. I hope there was not... This is kind of just an open conversation. I don't want this to be a video where we're misspreading all this information about COVID.
We didn't really say anything. We just gave you our opinions. I mean...
Yeah, well, I was trying to say different like facts about the different vaccines and the percentage and stuff like that. Please, before you listen to anything we say, do your own research. Obviously, you've probably already been doing that. I just don't want to make this video.
Right. You have your opinions. We have ours too, y'all. We are people. We're human. And we say things. Maybe we're not correct, but it's our opinion. Well,
I don't want to say we weren't correct. Everything that I said, at least, was... I don't know about you.
Everything you said is correct.
Everything that I said...
Well, I don't care. If I may be correct, I may not. I don't care. I'm human. It happens, y'all. I'm just speaking...
I just don't... Yeah.
Whatever I'm speaking, shoot. It is what it is.
Do your own research on COVID and determine whether or not you want to get the vaccine. My opinion is that you should. That's all that it is, really.
Yeah. And, y'all, okay, so... My prediction is that I'll be back doing videos maybe Sunday or Tuesday of next week. Today I did eat half of my omelet. I brought my other half home. And I drank some juice. So that's a plus. I ate more today than I did in a minute. In a long time. So I will be probably ready to do cooking videos, maybe, because or you'll see me doing very short videos in my studio of eating. Hopefully by then my appetite will be fully back, because the more I eat, the more protein shakes I drink, it'll wake up my appetite. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna keep on giving y'all update on Dalvin. I'm gonna talk to his nurse again later to see what's going on with him, and what's happening with him.
Wear masks.
Well,
And get vaccinated if you would like. I encourage you to, but it's only if you would like to get vaccinated.
if you like.
But if not, wear a mask. To protect yourself and your family. Anyways, that's all.
Yeah. We love y'all. Yeah, I got him driving my car, y'all.
First of all,
Desperate times.
no.
Desperate measures.
No. Everyone calm down.
How'd that go? Desperate measures of desperate times?
That's when times call for desperate
measures.
Danger, I can't say it either. I got can't say it syndrome.
Anyways, he's finna go get his hair done.
Oh, I don't have time for this. I forgot. I'm just kidding. I have a long time. But still.
And you gotta work out today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went to go see Jungle Cruise.
And that was good.
It was actually good. We saw it in 3D.
I forgot how. And at first it was annoying seeing it in 3D. I didn't like it at first. It got better, but like it was just it took some getting used to. Yeah, like wearing the glasses, and then like it took me a little while to focus on, like, I don't know.
I liked it. I like 3D
It's
stuff.
like I don't know. It's just too much. I haven't seen a 3D movie in literally years, so it just took me aback. 3D was like a big craze at first, and then it like fell off. Do you remember that? It used to be huge to have your movie in 3D, and I was like, "Well, yeah, we're gonna go see it in 3D," and then it fell off the wagon, and people stopped seeing the movies in 3D.
Well, people still love it. I do.
Okay, all right. And you know how many times I jumped?
I know his scary self.
Because when it's 3D, they want to like have stuff splash in your face. And yes, I did get the heebie-jeebies, and I was my soul did leave my body several times. And also there was an elderly woman next to me, and she also did jump. And when she would jump, I would jump.
Yep, that was funny.
And that was actually very embarrassing. She started to act like she didn't jump.
He said if she would have jumped one more time, he would have laughed.
No, I said that one time she did jump, and I did almost laugh.
And that would have been embarrassing, Darius.
I don't think I didn't laugh though, but I wanted to. Cause it was so funny though, cause I saw it happening, and I didn't jump that time. But it was just funny that I saw her on the side of me, and she actually flew into the air. And she was actually so scared. She actually jumped so high, and her grandchildren were next to her. Anyways, okay.
Okay, y'all, we about to go. Y'all check out my purse. Isn't it cute? My hubby brought me this purse. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Now this, I wondered why they didn't have it where you can.
See something on my
whatever.
thing.
Anyways, I was about to say it'd been nicer if I can take this off.
You definitely can.
Oh yes, you can. Oh okay. I'm about to say.
That's actually very
What?
embarrassing.
Because I didn't see this, but now I can see that you had clips right here. I'm about to say what? But anyways, this is cute. Ain't it? 2 persons in one. Anyways, I like his coach. Is it coach or catch?
No, it's Coach.
Actually, that was an expensive purse to be that little.
So, and I'm giving the girl. Oops. What's going on?
I just like the fact that it has a detail of coach all around here. It's very detailed. Coach. And if I would have bought something like
we
that.
went to Coach and didn't have. This is actually gone.
We went to
for the
Coach,
girlies.
yeah. They
So you
said it
can't
was
get
what was it?
A summer
Only
something? For the summer. The summer
I like
collection,
the
and
yeah.
it's
They
gone?
I like the studs around. They should have made all of them like that. It's very. I like the details.
This gold chain is what sold me though.
You can't tell it's a Coach though. Or catch.
It's not a
Can't.
catch. It's a Coach. It's not a catch. It's a Coach.
Okay, y'all.
Anyways, okay. Love you. See you. Bye. What was I gonna say? No.
What's up, my
I got a sauce. Smackalicious. 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 I got a craving for some crab legs. I want boiled eggs. I want shrimp. I'm a bougie chick. A whole mukbang. Gotta have that lemon rain. And I dip everything. It's smackalicious. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.